hello, everybody, and welcome to your Life is Non-Negotiable podcast. This is a podcast where we help women make their health non-negotiable because it's time. It's time guilt-free to take back control of energy, relieving your body of pain, feeling good again, feeling alive, taking back control of emotions. And we do this by a couple of ways. First, we use some functional medicine strategies to help women understand how to hack their health, hack their body. We also use online fitness to help them work out from home to save time, save money, save energy by just going downstairs, throwing on the computer, having somebody there waiting for you to show up to help you with modifications and adjustments to your exercises and for you to join in on the fun with your fellow classmates. So this is a podcast where we bring to you some of the information of what we share in the 6-week transformation program to help you make just subtle changes to your lifestyle. In the next 30 days, we're doing a 30-day challenge, do this, not that challenge, where we are making very small changes to everyday habits. Today, we're talking about salad dressings. And we all know when we go down the aisles, we see rows and rows and rows of all sorts of processed foods, jars, bottles, bags, boxes. And in some of those bottles, as in salad dressings, you're going to get a lot more than you bargained for. So I don't have to go into great detail about all the benefits behind having a great salad dressing that you've made for yourself, because I think we all know that that's pretty clear. It's pretty easy. We can find some red wine vinegar. You can use olive oil, Italian dressings, garlic. You can use parsley, Dijon mustard, salts, Himalayan salts. There's such a wide variety of using poppy seeds and apple cider vinegar, honey. You know that when you start making those choices, you're going to have some healthy ingredients that are going to last a long time in your fridge that you can use as a nice healthy alternative. So today we're going to be just bringing some attention as to why you really don't want to buy salad dressings that are already made unless you've really checked the ingredients. And nowadays, luckily, you can find salad dressings with all the ingredients that you recognize and hopefully understand and can determine what are some of the smarter choices. So bottled salad dressings are often rich in saturated fats, in calories, in sodium, and that sneaky added sugar in there. And what makes it sneaky is that, it's the serving size, right? Many people do not use the 2 tablespoons that they recommend. Imagine taking just 2 tablespoons and putting it on the top of your salad. You haven't even made a dent. How many times have you made a funny little sneaky little design on the top of your salad, maybe a happy face or a swirl? So if you've done that, down below in our live stream here on Facebook, comment down below happy face if you have sometimes made a little design while putting salad dressing on your salad. So most store-bought salad dressings are made up of soybean and canola oil, which I'm going to talk about in just a second. And these are mainly, unsaturated good fats. However, we need to understand where the soybean, where the canola oils are coming from, if they've been processed, if they've been heated up, if they were GMO, and so on. So we need to understand how that oil was processed and if in fact it was destroyed by heat temperatures. But many dressings are also packed with artificial flavors and colors and sodium-rich preservatives. And we're going to be talking about that also in today's episode. Some of them will contain full-fat cheeses, or added additional sugars like high fructose corn syrup. If you go down the aisles, I'm sure you're going to find the majority of them have a high fructose corn syrup. And of course, that is a sugar. It's also coming from corn. Corn is going to make you gain weight. Okay. And so you can consider that even some of these could be an unhealthy trans fats. And it really depends on how much of the servings you're putting on the body, on the salad as well. So exactly how bad is it? Well, the standard serving size for salad dressings is about 2 tablespoons, and that contains about an unhealthy ingredient. So we're looking at the saturated fats. Some of these you could be looking at anywhere between 2.5 grams to 3.5 grams. The sodium you could be looking at anywhere between 450 milligrams to 520 milligrams. In sugars, you could be looking anywhere from 7 grams to sugar, sometimes even up to 15 grams of sugar. That's a lot of sugar, right? Especially if you're doing more than those 2 tablespoons, because the minute you jump to 4 tablespoons, that could be as much as 40, 50, 60 grams of sugar added to your salad. And what we once thought was a nice, healthy choice, right? Because we're like, oh, I'm going to eat salad and this is going to be good for me and I'll eat my healthy greens. But meanwhile, I'm going to pour over it all of this saturated fat, the sodium and the sugar, right? So it's not necessarily as a good idea as we thought. Many people are going to often use the standard size, and then they're going to just, pour gallons of it onto their salad, right? Okay, so high fructose corn syrup, we talked about being high in sugars. The tomato puree, well, where did that tomato puree come from when they originally produced the salad dressings? So likely in the factories, these were not canned, but you do want to understand where your salad dressings are coming from, and you never want to have canned products. So most tomato purees that we're going to find in the grocery store are going to come from a can. They could have exposure to BPA, and of course we want to avoid this. So the soybean oil is highly refined and it's high heat processed fat. This is the damaging fats that harden the cells in the arteries, which also lead to a malfunction of poor health. So even a product containing organic soybean oil should also be avoided. Even if it says it's organic, it still has this hexane process where it's going to extract the fat. But that high heat temperature can dramatically oxidize the soybean oil, which can be extremely harmful, right? So some of the other preservatives that you might find in there are the phosphoric acid, the xanthan gum for thickening, potassium sorbate. These are all questionable right now as to what kind of effects they have on our health long term. The FDA is going to go on and say that there's no real serious health risk to some of these preservatives. I don't know if we've have been doing enough studies on this, and if there's been a lengthy enough amount of time to really conclude if there is harmful or not. But why even go there, right? When you can make your own salad dressing in just a couple of minutes, why even bother putting these preservatives in your body? And why would you want them in there in the first place? We've also talked about natural flavors, and basically that can conclude anything under the sun. Anything that's classified as a natural flavor, if you do some research on this, you're going to find that, basically it can be a proprietary flavor that they're able to put under natural flavor. And it's incredible, some of the things that they can put in there. It's quite shocking. The other things you might find in store-bought salad dressings are the dyes, okay? Red 40, yellow 6, blue 1. So the dyes can be found in so many different types of products, especially in a lot of products for kids, candies and cereals that, want to make these bright colors that make the foods attractive to kids. So again, you're going to tiptoe around the conclusion from the FDA that, it doesn't really cause a lot of harm, but there's so many studies that suggest otherwise. At the end of the day, the symptoms in question are really, can these food dyes cause severe hyperactivity in children? It's a high probability that they can cause allergies, and some are even considered to be a carcinogen. So food dyes are chemical substances that are used to develop to enhance the appearance of food by giving it that artificial color. But today, they're primarily filled with petroleum. Yellow 5 has been associated with behavioral changes, including irritability, restlessness, depression, and difficulty sleeping. So according to the Center of Science in the Public Interest, Red 40 and other AFCs have been known to cause allergic reactions in some people. And research shows that they can cause hyperactivity in children, along with immune system tumors in mice. So Red 40 is, they are saying it's reasonably anticipated that it could be a carcinogen in humans. So again, why do we even want to go there? Right? With just a little bit of, let's say, apple cider vinegar, some seasonings, maybe some olive oil, you can have a perfectly good, healthy salad. And there's so many different options out there that you can find on Pinterest. So as always, I like to keep these podcast episodes super short, just giving you a very quick concept here. Look, you can make your own salad dressing in just a couple of minutes, probably in the same amount of time you can make a cup of tea. And you can carry it along with you. You can put it in your purse, right? Who's to say you can't have just this little small bottle of something that you've made homemade in your purse, so that when you go to the restaurants, you can use your own stuff. Easy peasy, pumpkin easy. So guys, you have been listening to Your Life is Non-Negotiable podcast, and we are on a serious mission here to help women make their health non-negotiable. It's time. It's the right moment. We do that through a 6-week transformation program where we use functional medicine strategies to help you hack your health and understand how the body works. Our main goal is to help you heal your body from the inside out. So weight loss is a side effect of what we teach you, but our main goal is to make you feel amazing again. We want to restore the energy in the body. We want to alleviate that pain. We want to clear up that mental fogness. And we have testimonials up to the wazoo that our program really works. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and check out the description. You'll find all the information in our show notes. You can find this podcast on all of your favorite directories, and we stream live daily from Monday to Friday around lunchtime. Okay. So I'm hoping that you're going to have yourself an amazing day. I hope you're going to plan a great salad for yourself today, and we'll connect with you really soon. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye for now.